Welcome. This is Painfully Type Podcast. Right now, you're hearing Javon speaking, the familiar voice that you tune into regularly now at this point in our 20th episode. And in this 20th episode, I'm wearing a Santa hat. You can't see me, but know in my voice that I'm wearing a Santa hat. It's July, you ask. It's not Christmas. Why are you wearing a Santa hat? Well, it's because we have a gift today. We have a special episode today. It's not Javon and Sean on Painfully Tight. This is an episode with Javon and Nia, aka Lil Knees.
Hello, everybody. What's up? It's so awesome to be here. Like actually on the show, not just, producing it.
Yeah, so for those of you that don't know, Nia has been basically everything behind the scenes for this podcast since episode 1. Nia's pretty much been producing the whole thing. Also, the art. We have to shout out the art. All the Painfully Tight art that you see, that's also Nia. So we just want to take that moment, show some love, show some appreciation to Nia. But yeah, you're on the episode now.
I'll tag myself at the end so you can follow me on my social media
Yeah.
for more arts.
We'll make sure and plug you in at the end. But yeah, it took a long time. It took a long time to get you to finally get on an episode.
Yeah.
How does it feel?
Feels pretty cool, actually. This is pretty cool.
Good, good. You feel comfortable?
Yeah.
You feel comfortable?
Yeah, this is
Good. I'm going to try and make you uncomfortable. We're going to try and get weird.
Bring it.
Yeah, the Santa hat. I actually think I can make it a thing. I think I can make it a trend. I can bring it back. You think so?
Let's find out. Let's just find out if you can do it.
So, tell us some stuff about yourself, Nia.
Do you want me to do it like catch up style? Like how y'all do? Like, oh, this is what's been going on recently, Or do you want me to just say random things about myself?
Which one are you more comfortable with?
I don't know. I feel like there's not much to say, honestly. Like, not that there's not much to say, but it just, I work, I do art, I save money for school to be able to do art,
Okay.
and that's
cool.
That's what it be.
Yeah, but you're doing it.
Yeah.
Like that's a plan for a lot of people that doesn't always pan out.
Yeah.
But you're actually doing it. So
Yeah.
it's worth mentioning. But what are some of the things you like? What do you want to talk about today?
I like wrestling.
Okay.
I do like MMA. I like anime.
That's good. That's a topic we don't talk about a lot
Yeah.
on here.
I also like science.
Very cool.
Yeah. I like science fiction.
Really, what's some of your favorite science fiction things right now?
One of my honestly, like, okay, I gotta preface it with this. The most TV that I watch, ironically, is at work. Because when I'm at home, I don't watch TV.
Wow.
So, there was a couple of days where the shift I was working, it would line up to where I was watching like some of the original Star Trek shows, and I'm like, man, I was really getting into that.
Really?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's even outside my realm
Yeah.
of sci-fi knowledge.
But it's totally in Val's realm.
Okay.
She's a huge Star Trek fan. So I'm like, oh snap, okay, I see what she's getting in on.
So you're digging it.
I'm digging it. Definitely digging it.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
I've never, for me, I don't think I had enough general interest just in the, genre at the time to get into it.
Right.
So I never really got into Star Trek.
Let's see, what are some other sci-fi things that I like? I like The Matrix.
Yeah. Did you ever finish the...
Mm-mm.
You never saw the third movie?
No, I still haven't seen it.
You kind of have to...
I've been wanting to watch it with y'all, but...
Yeah, our schedules don't really permit those kind of activities.
Exactly.
Anymore. Well, with me, as of lately, been working a lot, but been not working so much. Been taking more time off work. Trying to take care of myself. Health, not the best right now. Not taking care of myself. Javon has to take care of himself.
He does indeed.
So, I'm out of commission right now for a little bit, just to take care of myself. But in that time, I have plenty of time to work on some new things, read, something I never do.
Whoa, what do you plan on reading?
Books. I don't know.
Which one?
Gotta find something.
I have books. I have lots of them. That's another thing that I like.
Yeah. Yeah, I probably will just start trying to read more. I'm always more interested in nonfiction. I'm always more interested in reading about things that are real.
I like fiction.
You like the escape.
Yeah.
Yeah. You said you like MMA as well.
Yes.
So, how into it are you? Are you like, how up to date are you on current events in the world of MMA? Because we do talk about MMA a lot on this show, so I'm sure some of our listeners might be interested to hear your opinion.
Trying to think, I remember Max Holloway fought recently.
Oh yeah, did you see that one?
Oh, I don't think I saw that one. I think I was at work.
What's the fight you saw most recently?
What is the fight that I saw most recently? I think the most recent... The most recent card that I saw, I think it was like a prelims card. Like before I had to go to bed or something, and like you were watching a fight, you know?
Okay.
And I can't remember who it was. I'm sorry.
Who's who's someone that you're interested in? Obviously, you're interested in somebody. You said you like MMA.
Well, I like Max Holloway.
He's definitely worth it.
Yeah. Stipe Miocic and Habib Nurmagomedov. Those are my two favorites.
Oh, okay.
Those are my two favorites.
Yeah, Stipe's got a fight coming up. Stipe has got a fight coming up against Daniel Cormier. This will be the rubber match.
Yeah.
This will be the third time they fought. Both of the first two fights ending in knockout. So that's pretty... For a trilogy, that's already setting itself up to be one of the best trilogies of all time.
Yeah.
Where you go knockout for knockout with the guy. You know, it's pretty awesome to start the trilogy that way. The third fight is setting up only to be just as amazing. Because there's just as much riding on it as ever. DC might retire. Either way. He might retire either way. Win or lose. So if this is the last fight for DC, this is kind of the one that
he really has to get that
locks
done.
it in. Yeah, this is the one that locks it in for him. That sends it in. He has to beat Stipe. He doesn't have to. Let me say that. Let me correct myself. He doesn't have to. He's already a legend.
Yeah.
Without it. But this puts him over the top.
Yeah.
This puts, in my opinion, if he wins this, he's the best heavyweight of all time.
Absolutely.
Because before he came back to the division, Stipe was the best heavyweight of all time. And he came and he beat him twice. That's the difference for me. And I'm sure for a lot of people, and probably even for DC, to himself. So, it's so much riding on it.
Yeah.
It's a legacy. It's a legacy riding on it for him. It's not just the heavyweight strap. It's more than that. It's kind of all in.
Right.
All his chips are pushed in. So that fight is going to be amazing. It's definitely one you should tune into.
And that's the one... My birthday, right?
Yeah, that's actually right after your birthday. It's the day after. So yeah, maybe a birthday idea.
Perhaps.
Oh my goodness. So, we've been working on getting video. Been working on trying to bring it to the screen. And we've been having technical difficulties getting everything set up. It's going to happen eventually though. But what I want to let you know is that if we had video right now, you would be wilding out in the comments about how I look right now. I have a Santa hat on, and my eye is uncontrollably twitching.
That's not good.
My eye is twitching so bad, I can't even focus. I'm trying to focus on talking, and I can't because my eye is just flipping out. And I just thought to myself, man, it's a good thing there is a video. But then I was like, no, you know what? I need to prepare myself for this. I need to prepare myself to get ready to let these people see me in good and in bad.
You're gonna become a meme, I think.
You're gonna see me every way that I am. Because I'm real. That's what I'm saying to you. Where are we at on time? How do we check the time? Nice, nice. So, normally, at this point, we'd go into some sort of current topics, things like that.
Current topics.
Current events. Things like that. Normally sports related and stories from the internet, things like that. How how in the know are you?
Not very. Not very.
In anything? In in any topics?
Nothing too much that's current.
Okay, I'm gonna just say some random things to you.
Okay.
And you tell me what you know about
I was gonna say, if not, like, we could talk about like horror movies because I like those too.
We will get to those. But
Okay.
Let's test your knowledge real quick. Let's see what's some current things going on. You know what? Let's go on. I'm gonna go on Twitter right now.
Okay.
We're gonna see if what's happening on Twitter, if you know about it.
Okay.
Let's see. Okay. We got next week. Basketball is returning. 10 days. Less than 10 days, I think.
Nice.
And most importantly for me, Lakers are returning.
Very important.
So I don't know how informed you were about that.
Not at all.
Let's see. We also have Russell Wilson is gonna most likely will miss Sierra's giving birth to their child due to COVID related issues. Yeah.
Aww.
That's a thing that's happening. Let's see. UFC 4 video game is coming out. Looks kind of cool.
Who's on the cover?
Jorge Masvidal and Israel Adesanya.
Whoa.
Yeah. They doubled down. People have seemed like they're boycotting Adult Swim for some reason. I'm not sure.
Oh. Okay. That makes sense with something else I saw. Because, like, the stuff I follow on Twitter, it's a lot of, like, animation stuff. And there was a post that said, like, this is how you know when Cartoon Network changes to Adult Swim, and it's like a clip, you know? Because I guess people are getting mad that their kids are watching Adult Swim, but it's like,
okay,
watch, you don't know what your kids are watching?
First off, how are they just now mad about that?
Right.
Kids have been watching Adult Swim forever.
Right.
Are you telling me they just now found out about that? And I feel like Adult Swim isn't even as bad now as it used to be.
Yeah.
Because Adult Swim now is mostly just Family Guy. It's mostly Family Guy, American Dad,
Rick and Morty.
Bob's Burgers, Rick and Morty. And I feel like there were some way worse shows on there before.
Yeah.
That I used to be watching when I was a kid.
And, like, Robot Chickens toned it, like, down, you know?
Yeah. So I'm like, you should have been mad a long time ago.
Yeah.
You're choosing way too late to be mad about Adult Swim. You've let this go on for too long.
Yeah, so that's probably related to that.
Okay. So the number one thing trending is Korra. I'm assuming from The Legend of Korra. Because it says trending with Aang. This is... Oh yeah, because people are so into, like... Everyone's so into the last Airbender now.
Everybody's getting back on the wave.
Yeah. Just because it got put on Netflix.
Because it's just... that show's so good now that everybody's like, oh, there's somewhere reliable for me to watch it now.
But also, it's like now it's like meme worthy. It's like when it first came out, Twitter wasn't out,
Yeah.
but now it's kind of
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It reemerged in the Twitter era where now everything's a meme and it's full of so many meme worthy moments.
Right.
Now everyone's like on its dick.
It's worth it though. Like, as someone who has seen the show, both of them, worth it.
Let's see. What else was... Also, Dave Chappelle is trending. Why? Because he showed up to see Kanye, I guess. He visited Kanye, which is another thing that's happening, which is that Kanye is basically having a mental breakdown.
Whoa.
And everyone's witnessing it because Kanye's very famous. But the thing is, I never know how to feel about it because he always does this stuff whenever he's about to release music. So I feel like I don't really buy into it. I know Kanye. I like Kanye. So I know his tactics.
Mm-hmm.
He gets the craziest right before he's about to release new music.
So if he's being real crazy right now, he's just about to...
I'm pretty sure he's about to drop some new music. That's what he does.
But it's about to be just...
But they're making it... They are making it, like, seem like he's most likely is really mentally unstable in some way.
I thought a minute ago I saw somebody tweet something about like how could he say that about his daughter? I'm like, I don't know what was said. I just...
Yeah, he was doing some sort of speech. I don't know. Me and you are the wrong people to comment on this stuff because we don't keep up with the latest trends that much.
Yeah, but
so I feel very
like...
out of touch talking about it. But he said something that I guess caused people to feel like someone needs to do something. Like you can't allow him to just be walking around. He's saying he wanted to save his daughter's... He cried because he saved his daughter's life because Kim was going to get an abortion. And he stopped her from getting an abortion. And so he was crying because he was saying he saved his daughter's life. Because he was talking about like women's rights and pro-abortion stuff. He's in some weird shit right now. I don't really know where he is. I don't know if he's trying to promote an album or promote like run for president. I can't tell what he's doing.
I can't either. I don't know.
But I don't feel either way. I feel like it's just for the attention. It's just for the publicity.
Yeah.
Either way, I feel like it's for the publicity. Now, the question is he actually mentally unstable or not? Because I feel like what could be happening here is they keep him like tame. They keep him sedated, possibly. This is just a conspiracy theory. Mind. But I feel like they keep him in a calm state most of the time. And then they like plan it. Like they schedule when to like set him off. When to be like, oh, okay, stop giving him medicine right now. And then schedule the paparazzi people to start showing up here at this time. Kanye's gonna be there. Let's see what happens because he ain't been taking his medicine. Let's just set up some moments for Kanye to freak out. I feel like they set up these weird events for him to just go freak out at.
Man.
Kind of like a show. It's almost like people it's kind of sad because he was saying that it kind of makes you feel like, what if it's low key a cry for help? 'Cause he was saying,
Yeah.
the movie Get Out was based on me. He's been saying some weird shit, and people been just brushing it off as he's crazy. I'm like, what if he's not though? What if it just sounds crazy, but he's hoping you take him seriously?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I'm not wrong that he does freak out always right before some music is about to drop. I feel like that is by design, but maybe it's not by his design.
Right.
But I smoke a lot of weed, so that's probably why I feel that way. But I guess so. Kanye has some like ranch out in Wyoming, and Dave Chappelle showed up to raise his spirits. Yeah. So it's weird shit as usual. Not really anything that makes your life better.
Yeah.
By knowing.
It's like, oh, okay.
But it's definitely fun to chat about.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now, you mentioned horror movies.
Yes.
I myself am a big horror movie fan. So what do you have to tell me about horror movies?
Well,
Because I'm always interested to see people's taste. Everyone has a different horror film taste preference.
well, as you know, but telling the listeners as well, 80s slasher, that's my shit.
Very nice. Now, most likely, the reason why is because, you know me, and I've suggested a lot of those films to you, so you might have a biased taste because of the movies that I've exposed you to, but I also like those. What are your favorites?
My favorites, okay, so I haven't seen all of the movies from all of the franchises yet, but I love me some Freddy, because I feel like out of the big three, he's the most off the wall, I guess we can say.
Yeah.
And I like that
Okay.
in my serial killer. Because it's like, oh, okay, yeah, like, you're big, you're scary, and you kill whatever, but it's like, have some fun with it at least. If you're gonna kill someone, you might as well go all out.
Yeah, that makes sense. He is very over the top. You know, my favorite is Michael Myers.
Yes.
What was your opinion on the most recent film in the Halloween franchise? The reboot from a couple years ago.
The reboot?
Did you see it?
I don't know if I saw the reboot. I remember the one that we saw together.
Yeah, that's the one.
That one wasn't a reboot. The one where Jamie Lee Curtis got her hair grown out? That's not...
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about.
Okay. But I enjoyed that one very much. I liked it. It was very cool to kind of see, you know, how long of a time span this truly has taken this storyline. You know, this is like okay, we start the series, and what's her character's name?
Laurie.
Laurie.
Laurie Strode.
Yes, Laurie Strode.
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 Yeah.
Laurie Strode. Okay. So Laurie, she's young. She's what, like in high school when everything starts?
Yeah.
Think about it. At the point we see her in that movie, she's a grandmother.
Yeah.
So it's just so crazy, or not crazy, but just it's really really awesome. Just like how much of history this entire storyline is taking up, you know?
Yeah. That's why it's my favorite film franchise. That's my favorite movie as a whole. But that movie particularly was not my favorite.
I understand that.
That one was it was cool. It was cool, but for me it didn't feel like a Halloween film. For me, especially Michael Myers himself. Michael Myers felt much more aggressive than before. He felt way more aggressive. I didn't know if that was on purpose. Maybe because he's older now, he's more aggressive. But his behavior. Now, see, that's where I get way too analytical. I go so deep into the character. I'm like, he's too aggressive. He never would have killed that way. He would have been more clean about it. But I am excited about this new one that's coming up. It's coming out this year, I'm pretty sure.
I haven't heard about it.
In October, Halloween Kills. It's the sequel to that one.
Wow.
Yeah.
We'll have to watch the trailer at some point.
Yeah, I think they released a teaser not too long ago.
Yeah, we'll definitely need to check it out.
Let's see. I think we're at the time we should probably start wrapping it up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
How's your experience been?
been pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty cool.
Will you be joining us again?
Definitely. It may be a minute, but I'll be back.
I'll be back. Well, you said it on here, so we're going to hold you to it. Because you said it on the recording.
Alright, I'll be back.
Alright. Are you going to freestyle for us to go out the episode? AKA Lil Knees on the beat.
Definitely cannot freestyle.
No freestyle?
No
okay.
freestyle. I didn't think about a way to close out the episode.
That's fine. What we will do is I'm gonna thank you for your time. Thank you for joining us on the podcast.
Thanks for having me on my podcast.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. It's been real. As always, you can catch our social media at Painfully Tight on Twitter, on Instagram. What else?
I think that's it, social media wise.
Tinder as well. Painfully Tight on Tinder.
What?
On Tinder. Nia's gonna be in charge of the Tinder account.
I did not agree to this.
If you see the Tinder account, just know Nia's in charge
I did
of the
not
Tinder
agree
account.
to this.
And mine is at Javon_Kamanamwai on Twitter. And that's really all I'm on right now. Nia, where can we find you at?
You can find me on Instagram and on Twitter at NiaHope96. So like Nia, like the last 3 letters of California. Hope, like I hope you enjoyed this episode. 96, like 69 backwards. At Twitter and Instagram.
Don't you also have a YouTube channel?
It's still a work in progress.
Still work in progress.
Yeah.
But you're going to have a YouTube channel
Yes.
coming out?
Yes.
Alright, we'll be sure to let them know when that drops too.
Yeah.
Alright. Peace, everybody.
Talk to you later.